Good morning, everyone. My name is Ayush Patra from JNTC branch. Today, my soft talk topic is self-inflating tire. So, let me get to the introduction first. The self-inflating tire is designed to inflate or deflate tires automatically. So, what it will do that without having any proper we don't have to get out of the vehicle and we can inflate and deflate the tires. Tires need more air while driving on hard surface and less air while driving on a soft surface. So as soft surface, we know it is called off-roading, and the hard surface it is known as asphalt. So in the hard surface, we need more tire pressure for the more drag race, and for the soft surface area, we need more area. So we need the tire pressure should be low and the area will be increased. The driver of the vehicle will select an appropriate tire pressure from inside the vehicle. So it is a self-inflating tire. The electronics will be inbuilt inside the dashboard so that we can know when to increase or when to inflate or deflate. So these are the three types of tire inflation. First one is underinflated, second one is properly inflated, and third one is overinflated. So underinflated are used for the softer area surface like for off-roading. Proper inflated are used for the asphalt racing in normal for the roads we are using, and overinflated we do not use for the, because in overinflated the traction will be less and louder road noise. As after the road noise, the ground force will be less. The ground force will be less. It is more dangerous, and the chances will be more the car, the lift forward part of the car to lift forward. So in this self-inflating tire, we have three types of. First one is CTIS, second one is TMS, and third one is MTIS. So now we'll study about the CTIS, which is known as Central Tire Inflation System. So this is the diagram of a CTIS. First one is the operator control panel, which will be inbuilt in a dashboard. Second one is speed sensors, which will be 4 speed sensors for the 4 tires, and it will be integrated inside the tire. The third one is pneumatic control unit, which will four in parts for the each tires. Wheel valve also in 4 in tires. Pressure switch for each pressures for each tire we have having different pressure switch, and electronic control unit as known as ECU, which will be converting the data from electronics to mechanical. So if you are giving if you are providing a data or sending a signal through operator control OCP, so it will go to the pressure switch to check the pressure. After checking the pressure, it will go to the speed switch. What is the speed of the car and at what speed we should inflate or deflate the tire. After that, the pneumatic control unit will get the data to what pressure we have to send. After the pressure sent, the air or the pressurized air will go to the wheel valve, and wheel valve will open to the tires. So this is the comparison between the first one is the self-inflated tire system, and the second one is a normal tire which we are using in a daily basis. So in the first self-inflating tires, in the first comparison, we can see that there are two types of belt, the first belt and the second belt. We are having a thread for the grip of the road. We are having a sidewalls. We are having two types of sidewalls. First one is black walls, and second one is white walls. White walls are mostly used for the classic cars, and the black one is used for our daily basis, which are known as black walls. And there are two types of ply: second body ply and first body ply. The inner liner, bread liner, and bed. So in the first body ply, we are having a hard surface, which is known as for the pressure we are getting from a car. It will be impacted on our first body ply and second body ply. In inner liner, we are having the shape of the tire. What is the shape of the tire? And to form the shape, we are having a bed filter. After that bed filter, we have to keep a gap between the rim of the tire and the tire. So we need bed. After that, we are having the first belt and second belt. The grip what we are having, the threads, below the threads, we are having the first belt and second belt. So this is the basic structure of a tire. So in the right side, we can see the thread, sidewall, cap piles, which are the optionals, body plies, inner liner, steel belts, edge cover, which is also optional, and bed bundle. So you can see that in the self-inflating tire, we are having more safeties as proportional to the basic tires. So this is the peristyle pump, and it can be used for the both pneumatics and hydraulics. First, we can see that there are two inputs, one input and one output, which are connected through the pipe. So you can see the white pipes, and inside that it is the structure of the peristyle pump. What we are having is you can see inside the tube, we are having a small molecules going from one place to another, from the down one to upper one. So in this case, the down one is the input and upper one is the output. As you can see, there are two rods connect in the both side and a roller, which is compressed at the upper side of the pipe. So what it do that when the pressure is coming towards the peristyle pump, the roller compresses the air and sent towards the above. So the roller will move in a clockwise. In the clockwise, what will we do? The both edges, we are having two wheels. It will pressure the pipe, make it compress and send it again. The advantages of self-inflating tire: no need to stop for refilling pressure again and again. If you are having less pressure, and for most of the off-roadings, we need different pressures at different size. If you are having a rock climbing, the pressure should be less. If you are having a if you are going in a mud, the pressure should be more, because the mud is very soft soil, so we need more traction to get forward. So we don't need to come outside and deflate and inflate again and again, because we are having a control unit inside the dashboard. The better capability of off-roading due to low pressure. We are having a low pressure, which is very required for our off-roading. So we can deflate the tire at any time. The health of the tire will last long. So the main purpose of a tire is to get the proper pressure. If you're not having a proper pressure and proper type of pressure, which we should give a nitrogen for the proper type of pressure. If you don't give that, the tire thread will be loose and worn out rapidly. So we need a proper tire pressure to keep the tire health easily. And it is electronically controlled, as it is supported by the ECU, which are in every BS6 cars we are having ECU. So with the help of a ECU and the operation control unit, we can use it. So the disadvantage, we are having also some disadvantages of self-inflating tire. The disadvantages are electronic components are costlier. So we are having a pneumatic pressure valve, tire valve, then the sensor switch, speed switch, operator control unit, for everything, which is very costly and very sensitive in nature. And the pipes which are connected are also very rigid pipes, and it is very sensitive also. It is rigid as well as it is sensitive. So the electronics and as well as the mechanical components are also very costlier. So every mid-range SUVs can't afford that. So it is mostly used in high-end cars. So the cost what we are having in a means, for example, if you are going over in a tire shop and we are giving a pressure for the all four tires, it will cost us as much as 30 rupees per head. So the cost of the maintenance is much higher, because the walls which are getting damaged, so we can't repair it, we have to exchange it with a new one. So the more the components are costlier, the maintenance will also get costlier. Heavier their general vehicle tire. The general vehicle tire is if you take an example of a general vehicle tire which is having 3 quintals to 4 quintals, and for the self-inflating tire, we are getting 50 kg, or we can say 2 kgs more increase, and the tire also getting increased, because we have to keep a cylinder for the pressure, and we need to keep a cylinder, we need to keep the pneumatic valves and the control unit, and every tire has a different control unit. So the weight of the vehicle and the tires will also increase. The person need to know proper knowledge to operate the system. So it is no doubt that we can use efficiently with the help of control unit, but we should now have a proper knowledge and the basic knowledge how the pneumatic valves work and what are the proper instruments at what time we are using. Thank you.